So how do we use line chart for liquidity sweep trading? I'm going to show you a very unique way you can use it as we go through this Euro Great British Pound daily time frame. So on the line chart, okay, on the daily time frame, and what we're going to look for, let me just do a drawing. Let's say we have a swing move down with a pullback. Now within this area, we're going to have within there, let's remove that, we're going to have our internal structure where the market pulls back up as well. But if we say this is our swing high, the market pulls away, pulls back, okay, and it makes this lower high, and then we see a continuation down. So we can see the market makes that lower high, okay, with the line chart. If we see on price making a higher high with a sweep, with a wick to the upside, that is a very, very good indication the market will run for this low. Understanding the swing, okay, of trading with the line chart, which we went through in the previous video, the understanding of the sweep, okay, with how I share with this unique way of trading it, is going to find you very, very good trade setups. So let's just adjust this for a moment. Let's take this away. Let's try that again. Nope, it's not picking it up. Okay, we've got rid of it. So let's look at this on a price chart, just so you can see this a lot easier. What we're looking for is, let's say we have, okay, remember when we're looking for buys with our swing structure, we're going to be looking for those areas on the chart where you can see price making a higher low, okay, with the line chart, and the lower low, we're looking for the price. So let's look at this move here. This is lower, okay, so this would not be qualifying. Down here, okay, we have here, we can mark off a higher low, and again another higher low. So at any point of these areas we saw price went lower, okay, and the market would have to take out these lows here and here. Go back to price, we don't. So none of this qualifies for a liquidity in the market where we can look to take a trade. So let's now look at where the market's reversing instead. Okay, so we can see that within here we have some swings. Let's just mark these off. We have a push up, okay, pull back, push up. We just about broke out there, okay, we pull back and we continue down. So any trades here where we're looking to market a run to is this low here. If we just take this swing away, so you can see, do we identify lower high? We do have a very just slight slant here to the downside, showing me a lower high of price. Now we do also have, okay, if we look here, one here, but that's not a swing we're looking for. This is our first breakout, pull back. Now we're looking for the market to run this low. If we now was to see price, and we need to see the market pushing up like this, okay, with a wick to the upside, with a sweep, this is a great trade with that swing, okay, with using swing trading with line charts to target this low. And that's going to be a weak swing low. Now, if you're not sure about the use of the structure of the market, okay, with the swings we've gone through right now, and you haven't seen the previous video, make sure you go and watch that. There's also the market structure playlist within the channel. All of that is going to help you to understand the use of market structure. So if you want to watch that after this video, I do suggest go through the full playlist, okay? Even if you want to watch the rest of this playlist first, then go through the market structure. It's all going to tie in together and going to help you to understand the markets. So let's get back to this area now. Let's mark this off. Okay, so let's say we don't make a higher high here within this circle, then there's no trade. Simple as that. We go to price. What do? Let's go in closer. Can't quite see. So we do make a higher. Okay, let's mark it off. We have a high here to here. We've made a higher high. So we mark this up. We have a sweep in the market. So as soon as we see this, we can look for sell. Now it wouldn't be on this smaller pin bar. By the time we see the line chart moving back down to show us that lower high, it's going to be on this candle. But that's a point where I would look to sell either from this candle, and you can either put the stop above the high, or you can use your line chart and put the stop just above the line chart high. Now you may find that one works better than the other, but you can see on this occasion we didn't get stopped out and it runs the low. Okay, and you can continue to hold price as far as you wish, continue to follow price to next swing. But this is understanding that's where you expect price to run next, is going to be this swing low. Now, it's not the best risk to reward in that trade, but if you go down to lower time frame here, you're likely to find a better setup. But that's the actual use of this strategy. Let's go back to the line chart and see if we can see any more on the way down. So we can identify the market breaks here, pulls back, makes a higher high, drops all the way down. Okay, so let me just swing that out. So the other way we could look at it is a reversal. So we can see here the market's making a higher low here. So what this could be is a sign of a reversal in the market. Let's say we see this push down with swings. Okay, this I'm more likely going to, it is a small pullback, but this is going to be more of a structure break. Okay, we did break bullish here. So this is a higher low to go for this high again. And you can see the structure does continue. So let's say at this point, again, this is the opposite way. Let's say at this point we've made a lower low with the wick to downside with a sweep. A reversal candle here like we saw. Okay, again, it's a candlestick pattern with the use of line charts. Now, there is a video already I've gone through use of candlesticks. Okay, if you're not sure about using candlesticks, you'll find that towards the beginning of this playlist series. So go back and watch if you want to learn how to use candlesticks with the line chart. Let's have a look at price. And there we have it. We do have a sweep to the downside. So again, where would we expect price to run towards? We're going to go towards these highs. Now, whether you use the line chart, again, you can use this as your target area, or you can go for price. But if we now continue with the line chart at the moment, what do we have? A nice bullish engulfing candle. Well, it's a large upper wick, but again, you can use, okay, the line chart as your stop loss or your target. We've got nearly 5-to-1 risk to reward, okay, if we're looking for a buy there. And it's very, very simple to do once you understand this concept. If there's no divergence there, then there's no trade for you to take. It keeps you out of the mess in the market. And again, look, we had another higher low here formed, but we didn't create that lower low for that divergence. We didn't make that sweep there. This is showing you where the market was going to run that high. Now, if we continue to follow price, let's remove this swing here now. And the market comes back down. Where do we make our next one? There's another lower high there. So again, if we make at this point a higher low with a sweep and a candlestick reversal, there is an entry to sell. Now at this point, it's just going to be targeting this low. So it's not going to be a great risk to reward probably. Go to price, but we didn't make that sweep. I don't believe. Now we didn't. So there's no trade there. So again, it did fall off, but there was no trade to be taken. Now, if we look at this move down, we have made this higher low currently. Now, is it a potential area we can look for trade? Well, just going through the structure of the swing, okay, this kind of a swing pullback, smaller swing. So we could say we're looking for the run of this low to continue. This could create a reversal and go long to break this structure high. So this could be the start of a reversal here back to the upside. But the swings, okay, you can see they're getting smaller as we go down. If we've made a lower low again with price, with a sweep, we need to see price run lower here. Back to price. Did we make that sweep and that road? No, we didn't. So there's no trade to be taken. It's that simple. It really is that simple to use this type of strategy. With understanding the line chart, with that divergence, okay? Just remember you're looking for that market, okay? If you're looking for potential sell, you're just looking for the line chart to do this, okay? Just looking for the line chart to make that lower low here, but you're looking for price, okay, to make that higher high with price, with the sweep, okay? The wicks, as we'll talk about the wicks on the price chart, the close prices here, okay, the candlesticks. The wicks are the manipulation phase. That is where you're going to find your entries. Now, if you're still watching this video, I want you to put you are one of the 1% still watching this video, because look, many people are going to fall off towards the middle of this video. They're going to get bored. They're going to go do something else. If you're still here watching, then I class you as a dedicated trader who wants to improve. Really do respect that the fact you're still here watching it. So just put a 1% in the comments below so I know who you are. So again, this is when we're looking for those sells. If you're looking for those buys, you would look for this pattern to happen. Look for the market to drop down, makes a higher low. Okay, at this point, again, you'll be looking for the market to be higher, okay, with the closed prices, the wick to downside with the sweep to look for those buys. Now you can either see this, okay, either at a swing pullback reversal, or you can look for this at actually a reversal in the market. So if we go to, let's say, a 4 hour, we're going to keep the price action nice and close. And look, we can identify straight away, and I'm going to look at more of the larger swings here and all these smaller moves, because these are going to get you in confusion. We can identify here, we make this higher low. Let's zoom in a bit. If we was to make, okay, a lower low here with price, that would be a good area to look for a trade. And we could look to target around this high here. So we just mark the high off. If we're looking at swing structure, let's say this is the structure we're looking at. You know, this is all rubbish. We failed to break it. We then made a higher low and we break out. This could be the start of the reversal back to the upside. Let's just put price on the chart. Okay, we didn't. Okay, so this one didn't work out. That is it. There's no trade to be taken. That's how quick you can identify this. Let me just take everything off. Let's just put the line chart back on. Let's zoom out and see if we can see anything else. Okay, so there looks like another great example. We've got this as a swing. There is a smaller one, okay, as well here, if that one doesn't pan out. So you can see we've got that swinging pattern again. Remember your swings in the market. So we have this pullback. We do have a shift in structure here. So a higher low means we can run up for this high. That's where I'll be looking for a potential target. So this would be a great target. So any entries down here, okay, or even this one, but this will be your main swing. This is more of an internal swing. If we was to see here, and this would be an awesome example if it's right, a push down on a wick, and we got a sweep here in the market on a 4 hour. Okay, obviously I don't know what's going to happen until we look, but this is how you would go through it yourself. Okay, you can see the shift in the structure. And again, if you're not sure about the structures and understanding the swing structure and those internal structures as well, you want to go through that full playlist in the channel. And it's going to teach you everything you need to know about structures ready. This is ready to go through about that unique way you can look at the divergence, okay, with the line chart and price and with your structures. Again, if you want to learn more about the supply and demand aspect as well, where you can use that combining with market structure and with this type of strategy with the sweeps in the market, I do suggest checking out the Profit Per Trade workshop. It's a full workshop going through everything you need to know about supply and demand, and it's got a full trade plan, everything at the end as well for you. Now that is awesome value, and if you want to check it out, there is a link below in the description of this video, and there's be one popping up right now. So let's have a look now at price. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's have a look. We have got a sweep. That is awesome. I didn't know if we was going to get this or not. So you 1% is still watching. You're going to see how this works. We've got the lower low against the higher high. That is a nice sweep. If we look at it, we get a nice price action signal. We do. Look at that candlestick. Look at the candle we've got there. Bullish pin engulfing. Absolutely perfect. Now you can either look to take an entry off that candle, okay, and you can put your stop at the low of the candle, or again you can just use your stop at the low of the line chart. Majority of the time, once we see this divergence, the low of the line chart tends to hold. You can see again that it's holding at the low. We'll come back to it, and your target's going to be this swing high, and that's a just over 9-to-1 risk to reward on that trade. Now if you've missed this, there is a second chance opportunity here, because understanding the use of supply and demand, you're going to have an area here of demand. Now the demand zone is the last sell to buy move, which is here. So there's my last sell to buy move. Now we also have inside the demand, mark it out, an area here of imbalance. So the market, you can see, pushes down into the imbalance, okay, and then we push back out. So there is an opportunity. You can go down here to perhaps the lower time frame. Let's go to the line chart. You can see on a 30-minute. So the market comes back in. And you'd be looking for a similar type of thing again. You'd be looking for that, okay, like that, this area here. We've got like an equal lows here. And let's mark this up. Okay, let go of that. Thank you. Very, very small equal lows. So we had a sweep of the equal lows again. That would be valid for me. And there we go. We do have a sweep. And I would take an entry off that candle. Stop can be at the low, okay, of the wick or below the low of the actual area. So this is a low, equal low, and we've swept that low. That's nearly as good as that divergence. And again, you can then target, okay, all the way up to that high that we had. So we just shrink that market back down. I think that high is all the way up over here somewhere. So we mark that off. And this would be your target. Understanding that? And this is how you can increase that. This is how you can increase that risk to reward. Okay, so if you're using this as an entry, now I prefer to go down to the 15-minute, but we couldn't do that. We can see the market come in and we made this sweep, okay, there, and we've pushed away. Now you could look for a first target at this high. This would be a great first target around here. And then hold on for that 4-hour time frame swing high using this swing structure. That is how you can create a 33 risk to reward. Now, I'm not just joking about here. This unique strategy of understanding how the market moves with sweeps with a line chart is something that I've never shared before. It's something that I've always held close to my chest, but I'm now sharing it to everybody. Okay, so if you're still watching this playlist, okay, going through the other videos, they're going to help you to understand how you can use the line charts. And of course, if you want to check out that profit per trade workshop, it's a great starting point for yourself. You're going to find a link coming up in the moment at the end of this video. And don't forget to watch the next video because it's through more concepts with using line charts.